The story of my unraveling began with a simple, casual lie, delivered over breakfast, about a birthday party, a lie that instantly shattered the perfect, quiet facade of my San Diego life. My wife, Emily, coolly dismissed me from her sister Sarah's celebration, claiming it was girls only, but her strangely rehearsed calm felt like a costume hiding a far darker truth. I wasn't angry yet. I was seized by a cold, immediate need for certainty. I had to know what was truly happening, because the silence in our perfect kitchen suddenly felt like a judgment. The inciting incident that ripped away the final veil of denial arrived via an innocuous email. A general invitation to the party from Sarah herself, explicitly addressed to you two. This wasn't a mistake. It was a deliberate, calculated betrayal. When I confronted Emily later, she didn't confess. She doubled down, deploying evasion and deflection until she eventually stormed out, her slammed door echoing the death of our trust. Her reflex to lie, to dance around the truth, hardened my resolve. I had stopped pretending, and that was the first, agonizing step toward discovery. I needed facts, not assumptions, to navigate the wreckage she had created. The midpoint revelation was a brutal, clinical gut punch that raised the personal stakes to an unbearable level. I hired a private investigator, Grant, and soon learned the name James, the man who was the real reason for my exclusion. The confirmation came when I sat down with Sarah, Emily's sister. Sarah, with her honest, steady gaze, confirmed that James was a guest, and that Emily had lied to get me out of the way. The realization was a physical weight. Emily hadn't just slighted me. She had orchestrated a clean exit so she could be with him. The game had moved from suspicion to cold, hard evidence, transforming my quest from one of desperate love into a singular, icy pursuit of truth. The climax setup demanded absolute patience and a new form of warfare. On the day of the party, I allowed Emily to believe her lie had worked, watching her drive away in her sleek black dress. Not for a family gathering, but for a secret downtown rendezvous confirmed by Grant's surveillance photo. I chose not to confront her in the dark. Instead, I drove to Sarah's party, stepping into the warmth of family while Emily deliberately chose to remain absent, her empty chair screaming the truth louder than any accusation. The stage for the final act was set when Emily, attempting to cover her tracks, called me with another flimsy lie, claiming she was crashing at Sarah's. I handed my phone to Sarah, forcing my wife to confront her lie live, and in the worst possible way, with her own sister. This bold maneuver was not just about exposure. It was a devastating display of calculated clarity, shattering Emily's control over the narrative. When Emily finally arrived, lipstick smudged and composure broken, the confrontation was electric, a brutal mix of panic and rage. She stood cornered, unmasked in front of her family and friends, her final venomous accusation. You two deserve each other, falling flat and empty. The story closes not with a fight, but with the quiet dignity of divorce proceedings and the unexpected, tentative bond one formed with Sarah, a connection forged in shared honesty and the aftermath of betrayal. The question remains, in this new, unsettling stillness, can I truly move forward, or will the cold clarity of her betrayal forever define me? Thanks for watching. Make sure to subscribe to the channel and leave a like. Share your thoughts about this story in the comments.